I was hoping Alliance would come out swinging in game one, and I'm looking at the draft. I'm feeling like it is also favoring Spirit by quite a lot. Are you like a greedy guy who like, come on, just arrow creep, you can get some gold going.
Ooh, and you see a Larl rotation. Finally, he did hit level 6. So Alliance, I mean, S4 even with his Vanguard, he's gonna be in a lot of trouble here. It's not gonna be a fast kill, but it's gonna be a kill nonetheless. S4 now in the mid lane with his Vanguard, just tanking the tower. Ooh, and we see a bit of a go onto Charlie. No arena pop just yet, but with the Walrus Punch, it's a lot of damage. And there we see the first Stampede, but beautifully timed the arena, and we're gonna see a kill onto Handsken as well. 2 kills for Collapse, and S4 is gonna be in trouble in the mid lane as well, because he just used his Stampede. And Team Spirit is like, alright, time for kisses then.
This might be the extra bit of damage that they need to take a fight, so I like it. It's ballsy to be sure. You know?
Lions is going for a smoke. They scout out Larl with the hook shot into Arrow. They have a lot of damage, and with the Veil, they're gonna blow up Larl. Mira could be in trouble as well. He stole the Starfall.
Yeah, bringing down the enemy tempo control mostly, especially that with Larl going for the Desolator, it does feel like this is the time where he should be ramping up.
Collapse.
Oh no!
Goes for the arena and the spear. That's a lot of damage into ChYuan, and with Yatoro's Gust, he goes down. Mira is very low, 60 HP, 20 HP. He is gonna go down with the Stampede. That is a pretty good kill for Team Spirit, and they're not done yet. They get the blind arrow. I mean, spear onto Handsken. Beautifully done by Collapse.
So that's a lot of extra percentage damage. Really does add up. I'm not sure if he had in that previous fight when they were able to get Larl, but we saw the value of this Veil in that situation, right? Just land the stun. Veil is more than enough to help you. Like any stun is enough to kill with the Veil on top.
The Thunder God's Wrath, they have Mira really low, and with the blink on S4, they're gonna take Mira, and I'm not sure if they're done yet. Miposhka very low as well. No hook shot. Can they still catch this Snapfire? He doesn't have a cookie. I'm not sure if there's gonna be any escape here with Larl. Nobles wanted Q1. A lot of damage, but it's not enough. But Collapse with the arena. Can they kill ChYuan? Beautiful arrow by Handsken out of nowhere. Yatoro does manage to take down ChYuan. And S4 getting quite low as well. Yatoro truly a force to be reckoned with. Ponlo going in with the pods. Just him and Handsken against Yatoro and Collapse. Who's gonna win here? Looks like it is gonna be Team Spirit after all. But Collapse getting so incredibly low. Somehow living through all of this.
And speaking of Aghanim Scepter, Charlie has his, and suddenly Alliance there are going to be a little bit more online now that they have it. They have 2 options for Charlie to join the fight.
CS4, another spear. He's gonna go down once again.
Ooh, Handsken as well. Kind of feel a bit worse about that.
Is he gonna be able to steal the Roche as well? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure about the Blade Mail, but definitely the Aghanim Scepter. His team is relying on this global presence, which hasn't. I gotta say, I don't think that we felt it, right? We haven't felt this oppressive, like, oh my god, there's always a Stampede coming out.
Lions
but
smoking
big smoke
up.
here.
Who they're gonna find? It's gonna be Miposhka first. Arrow is not gonna hit, but who needs to hit their spells when you have so much damage? Mira goes for the Ponlo misses the hook shot. Collapse though. Doesn't hit his, doesn't miss his ulti, and ChYuan is gonna go down. But at the same time, Drow Ranger is gonna lose the Aegis. Collapse still in the middle, but doesn't have a BKB. And can they take down his Drow Ranger again with the arrow? They have a lot of damage. And she is getting very low. Not quite dead yet. Yatoro somehow escaping. Is there another blink for Alliance? The answer is no.
There you go.
And he's gonna... Okay, he did finally go down, but Alliance loses 4 heroes in the process. They had to buy the... Oh, the spear just quite missing. And it's starting to look like they can actually kill Yatoro when it counts.
Yeah. And they brought him down. For the first time they brought him down,
this time onto Collapse with the arrow. He is gonna get exploded here. No chance for a BKB in Miposhka. Gonna take a bit of damage, but it's gonna be Ponlo biting the dust. Bit of an overextension there.
80% gone.
Larl has his BKB as well. S4 is invisible right now. They could be catching Larl, but that was a really quick BKB, and Charlie taking a lot of damage already. And Alliance needs to back off. They don't have Stampede. So S4 is just gonna die here. Good amount of damage onto all of Team Spirit actually, and with the Hunt, they're gonna be taking down both Larl and Miposhka, and now Yatoro as well. Alliance are doing it. Mira could be in trouble as well. He has a TP, forced in 3 seconds. He has a lift as well. It looks like he's gonna get out just fine.
What do you feel about this one compared to the old overclock? It's got changed quite a bit. I think the old one just refreshed all your abilities and then you get stunned. This one, I don't think it refreshes, just enhances all of them. Here we go.
Stampede coming out. Nice initiation onto Miposhka, but he is gonna survive. Charlie jumps in as well. Labs, he doesn't have his arena, so this could be a good time to fight for Alliance, but Charlie's getting very low. Kiss is coming out, Blade Mail as well. Larl super low, I don't think he has a BKB anymore, and S4 jumps back in. Larl still alive for now. Everyone is so incredibly low. There'll be finally another initiation by Charlie. Collapse. Now on no HP as well. Alliance taking this fight convincingly.
Alliance
so
are back!
Alliance, once again, they're doing it! I don't think so.
Yeah, that seems like they recognize. Yeah, oh, they're going for it!
Charlie goes in. Doesn't have a BKB, needs to be a bit careful. His team is quite far away. I think it's, I don't know, maybe faster.
Bigger AoE or some bigger AoE maybe.
Right.
Sure.
I think that could be it.
Something going. Here we go.
They find Yatoro to start off with, so Aegis is gone. He still has his BKB, but this is a good start for Alliance. Miposhka getting quite low as well, but he's gonna be fine. Yatoro pops his BKB and runs away. Do Alliance want to chase?
Or maybe it's just S4 is not as farmed as he should be at this stage.
He was on top for a while, but then he kept dying every single fight, which is kind of his job, but still unfortunate. Ooh, they find Charlie though. He doesn't have a BKB or anything, and he just explodes.
That's the big deal. There's no buyback on it.
Going for a smoke. Can they find anyone here? Scan comes out. They know someone is there. With the overclock. Have a lot of vision. Smoke breaks now onto Yatoro, but he is still invisible. Alliance doesn't really know what's going on just yet. Stampede is popped and double stun.
Nice one too.
But the snowball save is going to be enough to save Collapse. He can at least get off his BKB, but Mira has already fallen. A lot of BKBs coming out from Team Spirit. Looks like they want to disengage, but Collapse might not be so lucky. He has his refresher orb, not gonna commit it though, and looks like there is another hook shot as well onto Larl, and he doesn't have his BKB. Arrow isn't quite gonna hit. Yatoro still wants to fight here. Deals a lot of damage onto Handsken, but he's in quite a vulnerable position. Collapse went for a buyback. They're only gonna find the Mirana here, it looks like. Another big fight for Alliance, and Roche is now up.
Is it refresher or blood? It's refresher.
They're gonna try to snipe this, and it's gonna get scouted out. They have to be really careful here. There's no hookshot just yet, but Stampede comes out. Who can they find here? Alliance? They go in. BKB's popped. Charlie is on top of Larl, but he isn't really finding anyone just yet. Ooh, is this? No, the arrow isn't quite gonna hit. Arena comes out. Also just Handsken, but Collapse.
Wow.
He gets absolutely exploded by ChYuan. Now hookshot onto this Drow Ranger. Can they do anything here? BKBs are down. Damage coming out onto S4 as well. It's gonna be ChYuan going down too, so good fight so far for Team Spirit. And they find Ponlo too. A lot of buybacks coming out. Alliance do not want to give up this Roche.
Got close to lost his life. So that was definitely either a couple of mistakes by Alliance or amazing moves by Team Spirit. Because whenever we see an ability stone that has a shard upgrade, it often goes to Zeus with the Rubik Star with the shard upgrade.
Okay, Charlie went for a Hex as well, instead of an Abyssal Blade, so...
Here we go, there's the value of it.
Uses it. Charlie, he's so fast, he just gets out instantly. Now we see the real Haunt coming out. Can they find anything? Yes, Larl goes down off screen, first of all. Charlie not gonna go any further, but that's plenty. Collapse goes for the defensive arena. Refresher now as well. Huge arena onto 2. Aegis instantly pop. Handsken going down as well. S4 forced to use his Stampede defensively, but he's already dead. And now Alliance, they're in a lot of trouble. They have no buybacks at all.
Collapse. Was it that double arena Spears landing just cost them the game? Squishy a little bit on the Mars, but he got the spears that mattered at the end. It looks like Alliance, we are gonna have to forfeit game one
He's
very
gonna
soon.
go for one final attempt, goes for the Hex onto Yatoro, but it's him against the world, 1v5. He has no chance here, and this is surely GG. As Boy calls it, but Alliance, they looked surprisingly good this game. Gave Team Spirit a true run for their money.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, again, I was with you. You know, I was like, this is 85-90% in terms of when Team Spirit's going to take it. But a couple times, Alliance was ahead. Is it worth maxing out living armor in this game? You're up against Exorcism and Dragon Knight. It does feel like if they really commit, Team Spirit's almost always going to get the tower. Maybe early on, not so much.
Bit of damage onto Collapse, but S4 could be in trouble. Ooh, the net actually misses, and Mira is gonna take the first blood here. And at the same time, Miposhka takes down Handsken as well.
Scary. I mean, you have Lycan, you have Wolves, but Morphling's damage is just way too high. This lane swap was brilliant by Team Spirit.
When Handsken, like you mentioned, owning on this triumph, taking down Miposhka so low. Collapse getting very low as well, and he's gonna go down. So Alliance, they get themselves on the board in the bottom lane as well. I think Midas on DK is a really good item, because you have some pretty nice talents, and that's a big kill. Larl and Mira both gonna go down, so ChYuan, $15 for first-time customers.
And you know who else is leading on finance? Collapse finishes the Hand of Midas. I know you like it, but it does feel like this is one of those games where ponlo, solo kill. Holy moly, looks like a bushwhack out of nowhere. And
An Alliance going for a smoke. They wanna defend this tower at all costs. And Mira is gonna be the first. Oh, actually, they're trying to go onto Larl with a really nice bushwhack. And Larl just explodes. We spoke about Death Prophet being tanky. Oh, not this game, it seems.
Not at all. Team Spirit honestly just crumbling right now.
That's always a big thing to have in your game. Like Team Spirit, they don't have Morphling, they have Yatoro Morphling, which is huge. Smoke coming out from Team Spirit. They could find the Dragon Tail onto S4, but they can't first. There is no chance. Now Collapse is gonna be in a lot of trouble. One man fighting Larl doesn't quite want to do it, but Charlie's like, oh, just let the creeps do it instead. Larl getting so incredibly low, but Handsken getting low as well, and he's gonna go down. Sharpshooter coming out, can they kill anyone else? But yeah, it's Tombstone. It's so much work, but not enough to stop Alliance, it looks like. Nice double split earth by Mira. Can he get out? Doesn't look like it. And Alliance, they take another good fight. 3-for-1.
Yatoro, he is farming, he is top of the net worth, and it's costing Spirits all their bodies to keep him there. You know, like they go out, a couple of them lose their lives, and Collapse feels like he's going for the heavy. Oh, here we go.
Big initiation onto Handsken, and they are gonna burst him. S4 goes for its ulti. ChYuan. Can they burst Larl? It looks like he's getting so incredibly low, and he is gonna go down. Miposhka low as well.
Joe's here.
Nice split earth stolen by Yatoro, and a lot of damage coming out onto ChYuan, and they get the return kill. S4 jumps back in. It's not gonna pay off for them, so that's the first fight going into Team Spirit's favor. Charlie runs into the Roche pit. Do they want to go for a snipe? I believe the Lycan animals were scouted out, and ChYuan is gonna run up to the high ground. This could be huge for Spirit. He survives somehow. Nice initiation by S4. ChYuan is almost... No, he is definitely gonna fall. Yatoro getting very low against this Lycan. He can't man fight this. Tombstone is doing work, but is it enough? Nice sharpshooter coming out as well. S4 still trying to kill the Tombstone. It's not gonna work. He goes down, and now Lycan ulti is down.
You know, I like the Leshrac, but I'm looking at it, I think Team Spirit with the Dragon Knight and the Morphling feels a little better.
Oh,
at the
for
late
sure.
game stage.
Collapse gets a stun onto Handsken, and I think Handsken is gonna go down here. Yeah, the overgrowth wasn't enough to save him, but Collapse, he goes for a TP without the BKB, and he is not gonna make it. He is not gonna make it. Yeah, Team Spirit, they're gonna let this one go. Gonna be a free Aegis for Alliance, going to ChYuan, makes a lot of sense.
First item, boot, you know, naked shards, just boots and shard. That's it. Who cares about everything else? It's only very valuable, right? Oh, there we go.
Poor Larl. He's just felt very tanky this game, and he's gonna go down again. As for standing in front, he is so tanky. He has 4k HP. But Yatoro,
And he's got the shard.
he has a deadless now. Collapse on the tree.
Jumps in.
They can kill Miposhka before the tombstone comes out. That would be good, but they don't quite manage. A lot of damage coming onto Yatoro as well. He doesn't have a satanic yet. He gets stunned. He needs to be very careful here. Taking so much damage. Charlie going ham, but he can't find the kill here. Either team getting anything significant, but Ponlo, nice snipe there, and S4 jumps back in. They have the damage to kill Larl. Not quite yet. Shapeshift is gonna run out soon. Larl looks like he's gonna be fine here. But Collapse, I'm not so sure. Still has the Ogre Seal Totem. It's away a little bit further, but I don't think he can get off his blink there. With pushback, he is gonna go down as well. So 2 kills in favor of Alliance in front of a tower, and he's gonna be able to kill it alone. No one can really threaten him. Look at him, he doesn't care.
The tombstone is gonna fall.
So close. Charlie has another shapeshift. Absolutely rips apart Miposhka.
It looks like at least the melee rack is gonna fall. Alliance, I like their decision to go bold. You know, they decide this is a good timing for us.
They're just gonna commit for it though. They're like, we're done waiting, but the clients, they know this is going on and they have all of their spells. Shapeshift
nice
coming up now as
form.
well. Collapse trying to zone people. S4 going in with the shapeshift, but Yatoro already takes down the road. Tombstone in the pit is huge as well. Charlie's BKB isn't infinite. Larl taking a good amount of damage, but healing even more, and it looks like Alliance, they just cannot kill this Tombstone. So many zombies. Get the next stun onto S4 as well, so he goes down. Really nice call by Spirit to go for the Roshan there. And they take it, they have an Aegis now onto Yatoro. This could be the start of a comeback.
Definitely. The one thing that you could say is that Alliance, they were able to get the range racks top, but that feels rather expensive, you know? Like that cost you the Aegis, it cost you S4.
This Black Dragon form, he has free movement, so I'm not even sure if... Yeah, okay, with the chain stun, they should be able to take him down, and Mira as well. Those are some nice kills for Alliance now.
Larl
needs to be careful here. Larl is quite tanky, but is he tanky enough to withstand this? I'm not quite sure. Pops his BKB, no bashes from Charlie, so he's gonna get out.
Because I'm also thinking of like, well, if you're getting ahead of ice, you should be ahead. You know, if the saving grace that he could be further behind, that does not feel
going
like
onto Yatoro, because Yatoro went in aggressively 1v5 and he's gonna lose the Aegis straight away. He is so split from his team right now, and his BKB wasn't ready just yet, so he's just gonna fall without buyback.
I think they're gonna go for it. It just doesn't feel like TSM did not feel online this game at all. You know, and it looks like Alliance is going to do whatever they want right now.
This isn't popped by Larl, but it feels like they just have no damage right now. BKB popped as well. What can they do here? There is a Tombstone as well, but the moment this BKB runs out, Larl is gonna be in a lot of trouble. It's already Miposhka gonna be falling, now Mira as well, and Larl gonna get blown up as well. It can Collapse defend this. I don't think he can. He's not even trying. This is just mega creeps.
No.
I think they should have enough damage to get through the back door even then. And Alliance is like, why would we wait? We're just gonna go end the game right now. They go on to Larl once again. Bit of an unfortunate split earth, but doesn't even matter. And this should be GG. Yeah, we have the creep coming out. 2 catapults as well. It's just 3 heroes for Team Spirit, with the 4th one respawning too. Collapse goes in with the Dragon Tail. They can kill Ponlo. That's a good start of the fight, but Yatoro instantly gets bashed, and he's trying to man-fight 3 heroes now. You're a good Morphling, but I don't think you can do this. Nice lift away. Good save by Mira, and Yatoro is still alive for now. Collapse dealing a decent amount of damage, but they're just not really killing anymore. S4 is so incredibly tanky there. We have the refresh overgrowth. Doesn't quite hit any important targets. And they're still going on to S4. This is such a slow kill. They are whittling him down slowly. With the Stampede, he creates a lot of distance. They're still chasing him. Nice stolen splitter. Charlie waiting onto the high ground. Who can he find here? No one quite yet. Ooh, Morph coming out. Hex coming out onto the Morphling, and Collapse is gonna fall as well. And GG called. Finally, Alliance, they take game 2, and I would say in pretty convincing fashion.
Yes, I mean, it did not look like Houston had a chance this game. Laning phase went all in favor of Alliance.
I'm not a huge fan of the Terrorblade pick. I feel like it's very vulnerable to Shadow Demon Centaur and Ursa, and now even Keeper of the Light. So do you think Alliance is content to just sit back this game and chill? Wait for the Terrorblade to come online? Or do you think they're gonna want to go for a play? So Phoenix getting very low in the top lane, and Team Spirit does indeed seem to have the edge there.
Catch mid-air, but either way, it's tough. Even if you just disrupt and you get the hoop stop coming up lane. Oh, they're going for more.
It's a lot of Shadow Poison stacks, and Charlie's getting very low and no escape for him. That's another kill for Spirit. I think he went to pick up his Ring of Health.
Yep. He needs to be careful. He's still pretty low health. Like that's why he wants this.
Forwards. Awkward. There's a mistake from Yatoro there. Ponlo going for a trade, and he's like, okay, I'll take the trip back to base.
Like slowing down the push immensely while experiencing gold for yourself. Alright. Boost of travel, finish Larl, going for next. ChYuan.
ChYuan is in a bit of an awkward position. Of course, Larl not renowned for his slows this game. Or stuns. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Centaur!
Well played.
Miposhka, what a player. Gets the Centaur. Now ChYuan is actually in a bit of trouble. One impetus is enough, and he goes down. At the same time, Ponlo kills Yatoro though.
Yeah. That's how I say with that. Ian, to go for the tower here. Can they catch him? And looks like they might.
Fusion Rune into the stun. No disruption coming out. Do they have the damage to take him down? There is a raindrop. They should be able to kill him just fine. And 2 stacks of stolen Shadow Poison aren't going to be enough for the trade.
How worried are you that we're seeing Charlie the lowest net worth in terms of the cores?
Whoa, goes for a rotation. Takes down ChYuan. That's a nice one. I'm not super worried. Terrorblade's farm takes a while to ramp up, and here we see an arena onto Yatoro. It's gonna fall as well here, most likely. Bit of a heal coming out, but it's not gonna be enough. Egg pops. There is now a blink up on the Mars, so I would expect Alliance to make a move, but Team Spirit is first. They have a blink on their center as well, and can they find someone here? Nice vision was already out by Ponlo. Can they take a good fight here? Meta is popped, and there we have the blink reveal by S4. Arena on 4 people into 3 people split earth. Sunray as well, so much damage coming out from Alliance, but so far it's only a 2-for-2 because Yatoro is tearing up the backlines. I don't think he can get out of here. Another split earth, but Collapse! He goes back in, takes down Charlie, and somehow Yatoro makes it out.
It's not fair. That is
still
wild.
Chasing 30 HP on Collapse, but he's still alive. But with the lightning, he's still living. How? Collapse, 20 HP. He has the blink, but he's not gonna make it out. ChYuan finally gets the kill. Yatoro, he knows that ChYuan is out of mana, but S4 blows up the bear. Can he make it out though? Miposhka has a few points into impetus. He's gonna take the kill as well. So much action happening. Very nice for Team Spirit. Of course, that's a big upside to having an Ursa.
The right click from the Terrorblade, the meta is definitely 10 times bigger than S4's God's Rebuke. Well, actually not God's Rebuke, just a right click.
The smoke is gonna break. Do they see Ponlo? No, they don't. Keep going into Charlie. Stampede comes out. It is stolen! But it's off cooldown already. Okay, fair enough. S4 has his BKB. Can he find the angle for the arena? Do they even want to fight here? Collapse goes in the quick response. ChYuan has no escape though. The egg
Yatoro.
comes out. Can they kill it in time? The answer is yes. Meta is spot by Charlie as well, dealing a decent amount of damage. I'm not sure if he can keep going here. Ponlo stuck in the trees. That's just gonna find him with the hook stomp. He's gonna go down as well. Triple kill for Yatoro. Charlie getting very low, but gets off the Sunder. Is it gonna be enough though? It's gonna TP away. Can they cancel it? No, they cannot. Beautiful TP by Charlie. But still, Team Spirit takes the fight.
That's the worst part. But as a stun, it's a very good stun.
Oh, and win probability favoring Spirit a little bit. Of course, it's far from over. Both teams going for a smoke. Yatoro once again is gonna find ChYuan, and he just blows him up with his fresh basher. Yatoro really a force to be reckoned with in this game, despite his rough laning stage. S4 gets a nice arena onto Mira. Do they have the damage to take down the Shadow Demon? Not quite yet, and Team Spirit, they take down Charlie as well. So Alliance, they have very little left. They take down Mira, but they're losing so many heroes here. S4 goes for the BKB, TP out. He's gonna be fine. I don't think Handsken is gonna have such luck. It's gonna be a 4-for-1 in favor of Spirit. Triple kill for Yatoro.
That's been to Alliance benefit. It's still though massively in favor of Team Spirit. Last time we saw the odds, it was about 70 to 30, and that seems pretty fair. Oh, ChYuan is in trouble.
Fusion onto ChYuan, and with the Abyssal Blade once again, he gets blown up.
If only we had one ChYuan to begin with. That's the only thing, right? But I know what you mean. They're like, oh, they're adamant about something, then they go to someone else. It's like, no, it's completely fine. Whatever you want.
Yep. Going for a smoke. Light has good vision. Once again, quick response by S4. He wants to find an arena somewhere, and he finds the most important target, the Shadow Demon. Nice initiation by Alliance. Can they find more? Now Stampede comes out. Miposhka makes it out just fine. And Yatoro once again manages to find this Leshrac. But can he kill the egg as well? Yes, he can. He needs to get back though, because this Terrorblade is still doing a lot of work. It's just Terrorblade against the world though, and Ursa blinks in, triple kill for Yatoro. They want to keep chasing. Can they find S4 as well? And somehow they manage to find ponlo too. But that's 4-for-0 in favor of Team Spirit, and suddenly this game doesn't look so even anymore.
Spirit looking like it's gonna take a miracle to come back to this. Comes out this big team fight. Unfortunately, once Yatoro gets that Aegis,
Yatoro is on the hunt. I think he saw ponlo. Tried to go for Charlie, but that was just a clone. Nothing real. Ponlo with his Glimmer Cadence gonna expire. Can he get out of this? We have Stampede coming out because they actually found Charlie. That is big. And he doesn't have buyback. Luckily he's pretty low level, so he's gonna respawn fairly quickly, but still, big kills going in favor of Team Spirit. When I was a kid I fell asleep on a horse. I'm comfortable with horses, just not around too many. I live in the city, you know?
makes sense. Just go to the farms and it's fun to be around the horses. Although that's not gonna be fun.
Caught, doesn't get the quick BKB this game, and he's gonna go down before the arena even comes out. He does have buyback, doesn't commit it just yet. And we have the shard onto Leshrac. And no surprise, Lesh is losing.
The DK improvement approach is not working.
The Abyssal Blade onto Charlie, and he goes down before he can do anything. Instant buyback from him. Can they turn this fight around?
Oh.
Finally we see the arena, but there is no follow-up, and he gets bashed before he even gets off the spear. Larl is gonna kill the Lesh as well. Egg comes out. Is this gonna be enough? Charlie's still doing work. Miposhka finally goes down. This is gonna be enough. I'm not quite sure. Egg does go off at least. Yatoro still chasing, and I feel like Charlie's gonna go down, and that should be it. Victory lap on the back of the Centaur. My goodness. He didn't even use it in the fight. He just waited for afterwards.
Oh, I don't think that Alliance, someone saying they're not seeing the GG's.
Is that the They find ponlo as well, and now Handsken running away for his life, but it doesn't matter. GG is called. Team Spirit takes game number 3, and with that the series. I guess the series result wasn't a huge surprise to either one of us, but Alliance, they showed up in a real way. Like in game 2 they looked super dominant.